Spreading all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another Madden video. Today, I believe this could be the start of something very, very special here on the channel. It's the start of a new, somewhat frequent series. I can't guarantee you it's going to happen as frequently as the other series like South Carolina or East Delaware or anything else that we do. But I just wanted to start it here because I wanted to see how the first video went over and I wanted to see how you guys reacted to it. Now, a little backstory on how I came up with the series. It's not an original idea, obviously, because those are very hard to come by in 2025 here on YouTube. But I have modified it slightly so that it's not a carbon copy clone of the series that I'm basing it off of. And that is, I've always been a big fan of MMG. You guys all know who MMG is. He's one of the biggest Madden YouTubers of all time. So I've always been a fan of MMG. I've watched him for years. And he always does, his big staple of his channel is a Wheel of Mutt. Everybody, the moment I say Wheel of Mud, everybody knows what I'm talking about. But I'm not a fan of Ultimate Team. I don't play Ultimate Team. I don't play online. I don't like doing that. I don't like giving EA any extra money that I already had to buy the game. So that's a big factor. And also, I'm horrible at the game. So why would I go online and embarrass myself against other people while having not a good team because I can't pay to get the good team. So then I'd have to grind, and I don't want to grind because I don't care about the game enough to grind about it. So it's a whole deal. So I don't like Ultimate Team, but I really like the concept of spinning wheels and adding new players every episode and trying to fight to try to get the best team possible to win a Super Bowl. That's the basis of an Ultimate Team of a Wheel of Mutt series that MMG does. But he does his, obviously, on Ultimate Team. What we're going to be doing is a Wheel of Franchise. So we're going to be spinning wheels, adding new players, trying to complete challenges during each game to keep those players that we add. And we're going to be starting with a horrible, horrible team, except for one power-up player on offense, one power-up player on defense, and then a team captain on offense and defense that can't be moved no matter what happens. So the power-up players can't be moved, and the team captains can't be moved. Those are the only players that can't be moved. Everybody else can be, we can lose them if we don't complete the challenge, or we can keep them and upgrade them over the course of the season. So what I mean by power-up players in franchise mode instead of Ultimate Team, because in Ultimate Team, you get lower rated cards. Then if you complete a challenge, you can upgrade that card with a better version of that player's card. Let's say they have like an 84 overall card, but then they have an 88. You could go up to that level. Then they have like a 93. Then they have a 98 or 99 or whatever. So you get, it's a lateral build. What we're going to be doing in franchise is I've taken two 99 overall players from the base franchise file, and I've lowered them down to a 71. So that's the lowest their stats go that I've made it. So it's at least they're at least somewhat usable. And then as we complete their challenges, whether we get them, I don't know, 10 catches or 3 tackles for loss or a couple sacks or whatever we do to accomplish that in the game, which I'll go over in a minute, then we can boost their stats up a little bit. We can quote unquote get the next level of their card, even though it's in franchise. So we'll boost them up. Say we start them at a 71, maybe they go up to a 75, or then they go up to a 79 or an 82. You get the progression. So that's how we're going to deal with the power up players. The team captains, I did choose a team captain on offense that is not on the team that I'm going to be using, mainly because I didn't want to use Trevor Lawrence. I've chosen the Jacksonville Jaguars as the base just NFL team that we're going to be using, mainly because I like their uniforms. So that's kind of why I chose the Jacksonville Jaguars. So I didn't want to use Trevor Lawrence. We've had Trevor Lawrence on different series on the channel before in the past. So I wanted to go with somebody I'd never used before, and I came across Jaden Daniels. So Jaden Daniels is my offensive team captain. He's obviously quarterback. He cannot be moved. No matter if we lose every game or if we can't complete any challenges, team captains cannot be moved. Same with power up players. So Jaden Daniels will be our quarterback unless I want to upgrade him. I guess that's possible. But Jaden Daniels is the team captain for season 1. That's where we're going to be doing. And on defense, I did choose a defensive player from the Jacksonville Jaguars, and it happens to be Travis Hunter. I think that was pretty obvious once I mentioned the Jacksonville Jaguars that Travis Hunter was going to be my my defensive captain, just because he's so fun to have, and we can play him on both offense and defense, which is pretty sick. So I wanted to have Travis Hunter, and it gives me another receiver to use other than the person on the offense, the power up player. So we actually have somebody who can catch footballs until we get the power up player upgraded. So my power up players are very important. We'll go over those once we get into the video. But Jaden Daniels and Travis Hunter are my team captains. One on offense, one on defense. They can't be moved. The rest of the team is filled with the lowest overall player at each position. So the lowest overall running back is on our team. The lowest overall offensive linemen are on our team. The lowest tight ends, the lowest corners, the lowest linebackers. You get the idea. We have the lowest overall of every other position other than the power up players and the team captains. And we have to complete challenges. We will spin a wheel every episode, complete the challenge that we get, try to at least, and then we will add that player to our team. We can either, if we complete the challenge, we can either go and sign a free agent if we want to, or we can make a trade with a player on another team to grab them and bring them to our squad. It's kind of similar to how MMG goes into the marketplace and grabs and spends coins to get a new player on his team or opens packs or whatever. Obviously, we can't open packs in this, so and I wouldn't want to open packs anyway because that's spending money. And we are going to either sign a free agent or trade for a player from another team to get that player on our roster. Now, I will have limits to, we can't just trade for another 99 overall. We're going to have limits to, if we complete like a super, super hard challenge, then we can get a better overall player. But if we complete just a regular, I don't know, throw for 350 yards and 5 touchdowns or something, whatever, I don't know what the wheel is. So whatever that challenge is, then we get like maybe an 85 or something like that. There's going to be different tiers to what we can sign / trade for in each episode. So those are kind of the basic rules. You'll obviously learn about it more as we go through each episode, but I just kind of wanted to get the base rules and everything set up in the intro before we get into the actual what the team looks like and everything like that. So I hope you guys going to enjoy. Again, shout out to MMG for being awesome and doing a Wheel of Mutt. Now we get to do Wheel of Franchise, so I'm super excited about that. And I can't wait to get it started. So if you're going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe channel, join the Juice Club. Let's get into the first episode of Wheel of Franchise. So this is our squad for the first season. As you can see, we have low overall players. The lowest overall player you can have at each offensive position and defensive position, except for obviously team captain Jaden Daniels, and he might have noticed who my power-up player is on offense. But here he is, Jaden Daniels. He's the same overall. I didn't adjust him or Travis Hunter at all. They're the exact same overall as what the franchise file has. So they're the exact same. But my power-up player for offense is Justin Jefferson. That's right. We needed a big-time offensive weapon, and he was one of the 99s that I chose. So Justin Jefferson is a 71. He's normal dev. I lowered everything down to equal a 71 overall. But as we complete his challenges, as we get him higher up, obviously he'll climb up, and hopefully we can get him to a 99 overall very soon. So that's what we're going to be doing. I haven't figured out how I want to do the season since there's 17 games, and obviously that's not how much there is in a Wheel of Mutt season. So I haven't figured out how I want to spread out the season. How many games do we play? All that kind of stuff. I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe we'll go. We'll figure it out as we go. But that's the offensive stuff we're working with. On defense, here is Travis Hunter. He's our defensive weapon. He's our defensive captain. Technically, he gets to be offensive captain as well because he'll play on offense for a little bit at least as we start to build up the team. But before we get any other good weapons, we need to have somebody to pair alongside Justin Jefferson so Jaden Daniels can actually throw the football to somebody and they'll be good. But our defensive power-up player is Micah Parsons. 99 overall defensive player, 71 overall, just like Justin Jefferson. His stats are all lowered. And don't worry, I did take pictures and I cataloged what their stats look like as 99s so that once we upgrade them all the way, they can be their exact stats at 99 overall that they are in the file. So, or they are originally. So that is what the team looks like. Everybody else is low overall. Everybody else is the worst you can have. So the team's not going to be good, but it is, as long as we can get power-ups and challenges done, then I think we can upgrade this team pretty quickly. I haven't fully decided how I want to handle upgrades because in franchise, you obviously get XP upgrades. I did think about maybe lowering the XP slider to make it super slow. Because if you go over here to franchise settings, you can go over to XP sliders. I did consider lowering the progression rate to down to like 0 or something, but I haven't fully decided if I want to do that or not because I don't know. I haven't fully decided what I wanted how I wanted to handle the XP rate because I feel like if you're getting XP, then that kind of diminishes the whole point of getting the challenges completed to upgrade them that way. But I guess the XP gives us another way to upgrade our players, but we're supposed to have the worst players anyway. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. If you have any ideas for how you want the XP system or how you think the XP system should work, let me know. Maybe I could take it down to 50 or take it all the way down to 0. I don't know. But I haven't left it just the base 100 for right now. I haven't fully decided yet. And obviously we're on all Madden difficulty. Did I put any sliders in here? No, I don't have any sliders. It's probably going to be hard enough with the team that we have right now, but if we get to uh if we get to pretty good, then I obviously will implement some harder sliders to make it a little bit more of a challenge. But for right now, I don't think we need any sliders to the team that we have. We don't have anybody good. We will play the first game today, maybe even the first two games today. But I think if I go over to the schedule, I think what I want to do is we play two games an episode as I smudge my glasses. Hold on. All right, sorry about that. Smudge my glasses there. I had to clean that up. So I think what we're gonna do is we play two games an episode. Maybe not two games this first episode, but maybe two games after that per episode, and then we will possibly. How do I want to do it? Maybe we simulate a couple of games, and then play a couple games middle season. Simulate a couple more games. Play a couple games after the bye week, and then play the final couple games of the year. So maybe we have like 4 episodes per regular season if that's how I want to do it. I don't know. A lot of this is subject to change if you guys have any better ideas or any better suggestions for how we do it. But I think I kind of like the idea of playing two games at the beginning of the season. Obviously, we'll play the first game, so technically it'll be 3 games at the beginning of the season. Then we play two games after the bye week or around the bye week. Then we play two games middle of the second half of the season, and then we play the two final games. I think that could be good. And then the other games, I guess I'll force wins so that we can make the playoffs depending on how our season goes. Maybe. Because if I force the wins of the games that we don't play, then it's up to me to win the games that we do play to make the playoffs. So if I play 3 games here and then 2 games here, that's 5 wins. Hopefully, that's 5 wins. And then that's 7 wins. And then if we win 2 more games at the end of the season, that's 9 wins. So that would be 9 wins that I would have done myself in theory. Like that's the highest you can go if we're going with all the games that I play myself. That's 9 wins plus. Yeah, we should be able to make the playoffs off of that. Because if I simulate without forcing a win, then we're obviously going to lose because we have no players on this team. So I guess 9 wins would be good enough to make the playoffs, depending on what our division looks like. But that's the highest point. Like if I don't win a game, then we're obviously not going to win 9 games. So I don't know. We'll have to figure all this. There's a lot of work in progress on this first season until we can kind of iron out the difficulties. But I think I have kind of a good idea of how I want to do that. As far as drafting goes, I think we'll spin a wheel to determine if we're able to draft a first round pick or what round we're supposed to draft. Like if I spin a wheel of projected rounds, then whatever it lands on, we have to draft a player that's projected to go in that round. So let's say it lands on a round 2 to 3. Then I have to draft somebody. Even if I'm in the first round, I have to draft somebody that's around 2 to 3 projected instead of drafting somebody that's around 1 talent. So that's kind of how I think we'll do the draft. But I think for now, I kind of have a good idea of how I want to do the series. But obviously, like I said, if you have any ideas, that'd be super helpful to help us out. Okay, so now that all the explaining has been done, let's get into the first wheel spin, which would be adding players, the players that we're going to be obviously trying to keep so that we can have something to fight for during the game and complete those challenges. So let me get the wheel spin of players. Okay, I have a bunch of random players on here. This is a good wheel? I think this is a good wheel. Yeah, it's got a bunch of names on here. All right, so we have a wheel spin of a bunch of random NFL players across the league. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whoever we land on is who we are going to attempt to trade for or sign, or if he's in free agency, I guess. And then we'll be fighting for them during the game. So we'll trade for one offensive player and one defensive player, and then we'll have two players that we have to fight for during the episode. So here we go. Let me screen record so you can actually see it. All right, and we are ready to go. Let's figure this out. Spin the wheel of NFL players. Let's do this. I don't know who we're gonna. Hopefully, we don't get a kicker. I do see some kickers in here, and it looks like it's going to be okay. It's going to be DK Metcalf as our first player. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so we'll trade for DK Metcalf, and the second player that we will trade for is going to be not Caleb Williams. We'll have to. I should probably get an offensive defensive wheel, shouldn't I? I'll spit it until we land on a defensive player, I guess. It's going to be not Marvin Harrison Jr. Oh, that was Troy Dye. Okay, it said Troy Dye. You saw Troy Dye in there. I didn't mean to skip it. I thought I was going to say Marvin Harrison Jr., but it's Troy Dye. So I think Troy Dye's in the game. He should be at least. All right, so we have to get DK Metcalf and Troy Dye. Is Troy Dye in free agency? I don't honestly know where he would be at. He could be on. Last time I heard of him, he was on the Vikings, but he could be. And you know what? Let me just go to the NFL rosters. That'd be a lot easier, and then sort by name so that I can find him. It'd be a lot easier. So Troy Dye. Obviously, we know that Metcalf's on the Steelers, but Troy Dye, if he's even in the game, where would he be at? He's no longer in the game. Okay, so we'll have to find somebody new. We'll have to find somebody new. Troy Dye no longer in Madden. If he's at least not in this roster, so we'll have to find somebody new. I will probably find a wheel of offense and defensive players only so that we can make it a little bit more easy, more streamlined, I guess. But here we go for the second player that we're trying to go after, and it's going to be Derek Brown. Okay, we know Derek Brown's on the Carolina Panthers. Perfect. We don't have to worry about that. All right, beautiful. So we're going after, that's two pretty good options because we didn't have a defensive tackle. We did not have a defensive tackle. So we got to get Derek Brown and we got to get DK Metcalf. Let's start with the Panthers since they're alphabetically closer. So Derek Brown, 95 overall. Welcome to the team. We will send away our defensive tackle, Brandon Peely? I don't know. But we'll get Derek Brown, and then we will get ourselves DK Metcalf, and we'll be pretty good. Now, obviously, if we lose this game and we don't complete the challenge wheel to save somebody, then we will trade them back for the guy that we traded. So, nope, not Justin Jefferson. We'll trade Tommy Mellott, and we'll get ourselves DK Metcalf. And at least now we'll have some pretty decent players to play with here. Let me go to, not the depth chart, let me go to the adjust the lineup screen. Generate the best lineup. Derek Brown's our fullback now. I kind of like that. That's pretty sick. And then Derek Brown also goes in there. Parsons is right there. Travis Hunter's right there. Okay, perfect. But I do want to go to the depth chart to make sure that Travis Hunter is. I want to make sure that Travis Hunter is playing wide receiver. So, and I'll keep Derek Brown at fullback. Why not? So let's take off Maurice Alexander and put Travis Hunter in there. All right, so now we've got DK, Justin Jefferson, and Travis Hunter. And then my slot receiver probably should be. Oh, they have it, Travis Hunter already. Okay, that's pretty cool. I was going to say it probably should be Justin Jefferson, but I don't think it matters really. So those are our two big trades for the episode. Now we have to go to the challenge wheel. And which challenge wheel do I want? I have a couple. This one's a pretty decent one. I guess we can take a spin on both of them and see which one we like better. Or maybe we can. This one has a couple good ones. Yeah, let's use this one. I turned my head because I was trying to read one of them. Okay, so let's use this challenge wheel for now. Maybe I'll use a different challenge wheel next episode or something. But this challenge wheel we will use, and we will spin it to see what we have to do to get ourselves to keep these players. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, spin the wheel. What challenge are we working with here? We are working with, come on, give me something good. Give me something good, man. It's going to be 14 plus points with one, or 14 plus catches with one player. That's catches. It doesn't say it, but it's 14 plus catches with one player. So that means we kind of have to use that wheel on Justin Jefferson because he already needs, because some of it, so basically to how the power up players work is to get a player to activate or to upgrade, you have to complete a goal of 10 catches in a game or 150 yards or 3 touchdowns or any combination of those. So basically, if Justin Jefferson in a certain game gets 10 catches and 130 yards, but he gets like 3 touchdowns, that's 2 upgrades. So he gets to go up from a 71 to a 75, and then from a 75 to like a 78 or 79. So that's kind of how he would progress. And that's the same for Micah Parsons. If he gets like 3 tackles for losses or a couple of sacks or just like maybe 10 tackles or something like that, that's probably going to be hard for a defensive or edge rusher, but whatever. You get the idea. Because it works for like corners and linebackers and stuff too. So if he gets a certain target of a stat, then he gets to level up. You guys get the idea. So I think with 14 catches, one player, I think we have to use that on Justin Jefferson. So we have to, in this game against Carolina, make sure that Justin Jefferson gets 14 catches. Not only will it complete our challenge, but it will also upgrade him to a 75, which is going to be super helpful. So let's get into the game against the Carolina Panthers. I'm very nervous about this game because we have a bad team. But we did add some new players. DK and Derek Brown are going to help out the team at least a little bit. This is going to be pretty tricky, though. If we lose the game, we don't get to keep any players, but if we complete the challenge of 14 catches, we can save one of the players. So it's a win-lose. So we'll have to get rid of one of them if we lose. If we complete the challenge. If we don't complete the challenge and we lose, then we have to trade both of them away and we start from scratch again next episode. But here we go. Carolina, this is going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait to see how this actually plays, but I'll see you guys in the game. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Wheel of Franchise Episode 1 is underway. We are taking on the Carolina Panthers, and we have a bunch of trash on this roster, although we might have almost had a kick return right there. And of course, my first game of Wheel of Franchise, we have unbelievable rain coming down, and it's so foggy and everything, I can't see what's happening. But here comes team captain Jaden Daniels to try to lead this team. Remember, we gotta get Justin Jefferson 14 catches, 14 plus catches. Now, what I may do is switch him and Travis Hunter in the slot, because slot receivers I tend to throw to more as Travis Hunter drops it with a little bit of rain. The ball's a little slippery. I think I might do that. If we can get Jefferson in the slot, I think that would make me achieve this challenge a little bit easier. So let's do that. Switch Jefferson and Hunter into the slot. Although Hunter's still in the slot here. That's okay. Get that to Hunter, and Hunter drops it again. I mean, his catching stats are not lowered. He's just dropping it because the water and the ball is wet and everything. Okay, so let's not throw it to Hunter for a little bit because he seems like he can't catch the football right now. DK can, though. That's a big catch. What a trade to get DK. That was a good wheel spin. The only problem is the run game is going to be just diabolically bad because our offensive line's garbage and our running back is garbage. So the run game is going to be non-existent. It's a good thing we didn't get a running challenge for game number 1. We're going to need to hopefully get a wheel spin that gives us a good running back. I'm going to have to go underneath to the tight end here. Tight end's not good either. But I didn't like the Justin Jefferson route that he was running there. What do I do here? I can't even really see. It's so foggy. Can't even really see. We're going to roll. I think Jefferson's open here. If Daniels can hit him, he could hit him, but it's incomplete off the hands of the low overall Justin Jefferson. That's the kind of problem that we're dealing with such a low overall Jefferson. All right. Well, we're going to go for it on 4th and 9 because what else do we have to lose? Fire that into the tight end. He catches, but he's down too close and doesn't get the first down marker. Unfortunate. I went possession catch because I wasn't even sure he was going to catch it in the first place. All right, well, at least we were able to get Derek Brown, so at least I have a decent user. Although he's not really working. I forgot that we're playing the Carolina Panthers, the team that we just got Derek Brown from, so that's kind of funny. I might utilize Micah Parsons a little bit, but he's such a low overall, I don't know if it's going to work. He's not going to have very decent pass rush moves. Oh, no, we're going to get shredded. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. Chuba Hubbard going crazy. Chuba Hubbard going crazy. We're going to need to score every single drive if we want to keep up with this Carolina team. Hand off to Hubbard. He got tripped up by his own offensive lineman, so that kind of helped us out a little bit. If he didn't do that, he probably would have got a bigger amount of yards on us. Come on, Parsons. I know you want to get in there. I know you want to get in there. Get in there, Parsons. Get in there. Mike is too slow. He can't move. It's wide open. We got no coverage. Is that Tetaroa? I think it might be Tetaroa. Oh, no, that's not good. Or maybe he's number 4. I don't know who number 18 is, I guess. Come on. Parsons is back there. No, he's not. Oh, slipping. Chuba's slipping. Okay. All right. Derek Brown's not really being a big-time threat right now. And we didn't get any catches to Justin Jefferson on that first drive. Come on, Derek. Get in there, Derek. I know you're getting double-teamed. He almost had him. He gets the ball away. Bryce Young does. Derek almost fought through the double team to get to the quarterback there. It was almost pretty sick. All right, and then we go to a 3rd and 5 situation. Oh, Travis Hunter got picked by his own player, and that's Tetaroa McMillan. He's number 4. That is T-Mac with the big catch. All right, that's not ideal. Because we had him on a 3rd down. I was hoping we might be able to stop him there, force a field goal, but looks like they're going to be destined for the end zone. Bryce Young keeps it, and Harper brings him down. Good tackle, Harper. Because Bryce Young could have had an easy touchdown right there. Easily walked in or something. That would have been devastating. Absolutely devastating. The handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard's going to get brought down again. Good job. Come on, man. Goal line stand. Goal line stand. That's all we need. I don't want to bring a blitz here because I don't know if it's a pass play. It is a passing play. I feel like a blitz would have been a bad idea, but a coverage is a bad idea as well because we don't have anybody that can run with these guys. Tetaroa McMillan scores for Carolina, and we're down 7-0. How are we going to win this game? We might be saying goodbye to a player, maybe even both players if I can't get Justin Jefferson to catch this football. The rain, unfortunately, kind of sucks. All right, I think I just got to force feed the ball to Justin Jefferson. Just got to force feed the football to him, at least in the first half, so we can get a decent start, because right now he has 0 catches. So if we can just build a decent start, it's a good return by Alexander. If we can just get a decent start to his challenge, then we can make this work. But I don't really like any of these plays. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Got to get Justin Jefferson involved somehow. Let's go with the bench switch. This play, Travis Hunter dropped on the last drive, so hopefully he doesn't drop this. Come on, Justin. He slipped off the route, and I got hit on the throw because my offensive line's so bad. This is going to be tough, man. This is going to be tough to get Justin Jefferson these catches. Why did it have to be 14-plus catches on the first game of the season? But that's kind of why I picked up Jaden Daniels, because he's got the speed to get away. Jaden Daniels first down. That's kind of why I wanted Jaden Daniels, because I needed somebody with a little bit of movement, a little bit of motion to escape these pockets and keep the drives alive. But we already ended the first quarter, and we have not gotten Justin Jefferson a single catch. We need to pick up the pace a little bit here. Gotta pick up the pace. Unfortunately, the only routes that Jefferson has out of the slot are not that good, in theory. They're not that good. And Jefferson slipped out of his route again. Maybe he can catch this football. He can't. It's a horrible ball from Daniels, and it's intercepted by the Carolina Panthers. Oh, this is going to be tough. We might be saying goodbye to both Brown and DK in this episode, because that was a god-awful football from Jaden Daniels, which is surprising. I mean, we're in the rain, I guess. Maybe it's not that surprising. Good tackle. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for Micah Parsons. He was in there, but it doesn't work to count against his stats. Oh, it's going to be a screen. They pulled a screen out of their hat. He juked out Travis Hunter. It's 3rd and 6. Come on, boys. Come on, 3rd and 6. We got to do something here. We got to get a big stop. It's going to be another screen? No, it's not. Oh, Bryce Young's moving. What's Bryce Young doing? He throws it away. It's 4th and 6. He kind of slipped in the pocket, and I think that kind of screwed him up a little bit. I don't know, but we forced the punt. A 3-and-out for Carolina. That's massive for this defense. because now it makes sure that the interception doesn't come back to hurt Daniels at all. But here we go. I need to get Jefferson some catches. How do I get him these catches? I have no idea, because it seems like he slips every single time he comes out of his route. Why did it have to be a rain game, the first game of the season? He held on to that one. That's catch number 1. That is catch number 1 for Travis Hunt, or for Justin Jefferson. That's good. It's a good start. We need him to get some more catches. That's going to be catch number 2, and he gets the first down out of it. Okay, Justin, okay. I like what we're doing here. We're moving the football, and you're getting catches. He's got 2 catches. He slipped out of his route again. Oh, Jaden. Look at Jaden rumble, baby. Okay, he was able to escape the pocket, get some yards. We needed that. What do I want to go with here? I don't want to go RPO. I feel like that's a bad idea. Maybe we get out of the pocket with Damian Harris with a toss or something. Get out of the backfield a little bit. If the blocking holds up. Derek Brown threw a block and Damian Harris down the field to the 43. Good job. I forgot Derek Brown was a fullback for a second. I saw big number 90 or whatever he is. I saw him out there throwing a blocker. I was like, oh, baby. 2nd and inches. Little play action. I think Jefferson's wide open if I can get that football to him. Catch the ball, Jefferson. He did. It's catch number 3. Jaden Daniels delivered not a great ball, but Jefferson holds on for the catch. At 71 overall, you never know if he's going to hold on or not. So that's a big catch by Jefferson. And I don't really like this at all. I got to scramble. Take the touchdown. Take the touchdown with Daniels. Touchdown, Jaguars. I wanted to throw that to Jefferson, but I didn't like his route. I feel like he would have either caught it and gotten tackled, not for a touchdown, or he would have dropped it. So just take the touchdown with Daniels. That was a really good drive. We got 3 catches for Justin Jefferson on that drive. So now we're down to just need 11 more catches in the second half. Okay, I feel good about this. I feel pretty good. Good tackle on the kick return. 28-yard line's where Bryce Young and the offense will come back out. We just need Micah Parsons to do something. Jefferson's starting to get going now. We just need Micah to do something. Oh, it's going to be design quarterback keeper. Bryce Young got railed. He gets nothing on the play. And doing push-ups in the rain, that's kind of a flex. Another 3 and out would be amazing. I'd love it if there's another 3 and out. But it's not going to be. It's a throw out of the backfield. First down, Panthers. Micah just can't get he doesn't have the explosiveness as a 71 overall, so it's hard for him to do it. But he does get a tackle for loss. No, he doesn't. Is that a tackle for loss? Hold on. He didn't get a yard. I need to take a look at the stats because this fun fact is very important. So, Jaguars, defense. Does Micah have a tackle for loss? He does. They count it as a tackle for loss. I wasn't sure since he got back to the line of scrimmage. So he's got 1 tackle for loss now. If he can get 2 more, that'll be an upgrade. That'll be an upgrade. He'll be able to go up to a 75 overall. That'd be pretty nice. Come on, Bryce. It's 2nd and 10, and you don't want to do anything. I know you do. You want to give me the football back so we can party. Party in the end zone. They're going to go wild in the way back, and that's Travis Hunter. Loss of 5 on the play. Big tackle for Travis. Now, obviously, Travis doesn't he doesn't get any upgrades or anything like that because he's a team captain. I guess I was kind of thinking about how I wanted to do progression and upgrades. I think if a player earns a certain amount of stats in a category, like if Travis Hunter balled out and had like a pick and 5 tackles or something like that, I feel like he would deserve to get an upgrade point. Maybe that's how I'll do it. You have to achieve a certain mark to earn the upgrade. I don't know. Haven't fully decided yet, but I think that'd kind of be what I would want to do. All right, so now that we have 3 catches for Jefferson and we've tied the football game, we just got to keep playing our game. 3 catches for Jefferson. I kind of like this DK route, but he slipped with the football in his hand. Oh, God. Why did it have to be raining? Oh, why is it raining? It's okay. We got a couple yards out of it. Jefferson and DK both slipped. I barely got it away. Oh, my God. The defensive line is bullying our offensive line because it's a bunch of 50 overalls. not ideal if you want to play in the NFL. You kind of have to be good. I'm just going to scramble with Jaden Daniels. It's right there. It's free money, free real estate. And he holds on to the football. Four carries for 52 yards. Maybe Jaden Daniels will earn himself an upgrade if he's playing well enough. Now the silver overall, or the bronze players don't earn themselves upgrades. I should have done that because they're going to get upgraded anyway, or they're going to get replaced anyway. So why would I upgrade them? But Jaden Daniels, Travis Hunter, and then obviously DK and Derek Brown, if they stay, they can all get upgrades. That route seems to work pretty well, but it does kind of result in slipping every single time, which I'm noticing, which is not necessarily what I want. Jefferson's going to the end zone. I'm going to look at Justin because they got one safety playing deep center field. No, I got to hit the tight end here. He's wide open. Klotz. Look at Klotz go. Go out of bounds. All right, we saved that one timeout. We saved one timeout. Jefferson's running another route that I don't like. This is the same play that we scored the touchdown on, I think. I got to hit Jefferson end zone. Jefferson holds on, but he's down at the 2. Got to call that last time out. Man, I thought he was going to get in the end zone there. Okay. 25 seconds, no timeouts. Come on, Justin. Justin, get in, Justin! Intercepted by the Panthers in the end zone. Ah! I'm trying to force it to Jefferson. And because Jefferson's so low overall, his release is bad, and he's in the rain. So he's not getting that burst out of his break that he needs to. And that allows J.C. Horn to just jump the route and intercept it. Oh, that's tough. That's real tough, man. I hate that. I hate that a lot. That's 2 interceptions for Jaden Daniels today. And we had a chance to get a touchdown for Jefferson, which would have really helped. Man, we go into the second half. It's not looking good. 14 catches in the rain is just a lot to ask for, man. That's a lot to ask for. We might have to try to focus on just trying to win the game instead of force-feeding Jefferson the football. I don't know. We're just starting the second half. We still got a lot of time left. Depending on how long this drive goes for Carolina, I guess. We'll figure it out. And then I guess I'm just looking down at the bottom ticker there. If we achieve any milestones, what the heck was that? If we achieve any milestones, like down there at the bottom, it says Jaden Daniels has 52 out of 500 rushing yards in the season. I guess if we achieve any of those milestones during the year, then we can obviously earn an upgrade that way too. And that goes for everybody. So like Micah Parsons gets a milestone, Derek Brown, DK, if they stay around on the team. Good tackle. Good wrap up. 3rd and 11. I wish these tackles were going to Micah Parsons, but hey, it is what it is. As long as we can win the game. 3rd and 11. Derek Brown getting double teamed every single snap. He can't get there, and we just can't cover that long. We don't have the guys at corner to cover that long. Derek Brown got double teamed. Nobody else has any pass rush. So if Micah Parsons wasn't going to get through, nobody was going to get through. And then Bryce Young just finds it. If they keep running, we might be able to stop him here. Chuba's not been able to do anything since that first quarter. We've kind of been able to contain him. 2nd and 10. They're going to motion a receiver. Come on, Micah. I need you to get a couple more tackles for loss. Or a couple sacks or something. Interception! It is! It's picked off by Jackson, but he slips in the rain. He jumps the route. Interception, Jacksonville, by Jackson. Oh, Bryce Young, you can't throw that, baby. You can't throw that. That's an easy pick. We get the football back. We got to try to force feed Justin Jefferson the football, but also we got to try to win this game. And I didn't like the route that Jefferson was running there. A lot of play action in the Jacksonville playbook. I might want to change the playbooks here so I have a little bit better options to do. I think I got to try this. Jefferson, go up and get it, Jefferson! Off the hands of J.C. Horn. One, I don't like the fact that J.C. Horn's covering Justin Jefferson. Shouldn't your best corner be covering DK? I don't know, but I don't like it. I got to throw that. I shouldn't have called play action. I'm stupid. I don't know why I called play action on 3rd down. That was a dumb idea. 4th and 1. Got to get DK right here. Come on, DK. Catch that football. DK, strong hands. Strong hands, DK. Love it. Completes the catch. 1st down. That's big. But I also need Jefferson What do I want him to do? He's running a little up and curl. Get him the football. He's open. Jefferson first down. That's catch number 5 for him. 5 for 66 for Jay Jettis. He's also running that route. I'm going to make sure that he goes on the speed out. Jefferson. I'm going to get sacked. Chris Barnes, right in there. Never had a chance to even throw the football. Never even had a chance. I don't like this route by Jefferson. Give me a corner route. That's not what I wanted. That's a zig. Give me a corner route, please. Thank you. And then I'll change the route of Klutz to a post so they're not running the same route. Jefferson, I hate that you're slipping every single time, man. That's kind of killing my vibes. Intercepted in the end zone. You got to be kidding me, J.C. Horn. Stop picking me off, dude. 3 interceptions thrown by Jaden Daniels. 2 of them have been in the end zone. I'm getting sick and tired of J.C. Horn. He's covering Justin Jefferson. He shouldn't be covering a 71 overall player. What are we doing here? Oh, my God. Okay. I didn't realize I was going to be throwing this many picks. That's kind of why I went for a good quarterback as my team captain, because I thought if I had a good quarterback, I wouldn't be throwing that many picks, but I guess it is still me at the end of the day. Parsons, I think he lost a yard of that. That might be a second tackle for loss for Micah Parsons. He might be 1 away from an upgrade, which would be very, very helpful. Yeah, he's got 2 tackles for loss. I saw it in the bottom ticker there. But it's a first down, Carolina. Needed a 3 and out there, kind of low-key. Needed a 3 and out. Didn't get it. Sucks to suck. Get there, back there. Good. Only a gain of 1, I guess. Only a gain of 1. Come on, boys. Get to the backfield. Get to the quarterback. The quarterback. Oh, a bad throw. Slipping is Adam Thielen, I think. I don't know who that was, actually. Whoever it was, he was slipping. No, it wasn't Adam Thielen. It was number 18. I'm not sure who number 18 is. Jalen Coker? I don't know who that is. Did we just get a... Did Derek Brown just go offside? Oh, no, it's Jason Jones, one of the bronze players. Okay. All right. Well, that sucks, but still, it's still 3rd down at least. Didn't give him an automatic first down. Come on, get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. Somebody, I don't care who it is. No, caught. And it's number 18. I think that's Coker, and he's going to have a touchdown unless Okada can bring him down. He can. Oh, that's not good. Not good at all. If Bryce Young has any sort of time to find an open receiver, he's going to, because our corners just don't have the speed to stay with anybody. Chuba Hubbard goes down. Gain of 1 on the play. God, we should have 21 points right now, man. Both those interceptions are so stupid. I got to get better. I got to be better. But they weren't even really my fault. It's J.C. Horn being a bum. Good tackle. 3rd and 4. End of the 3rd quarter. We've got 5 catches for Jefferson, man. We're going to have to use this entire 4th quarter. If we're going to lose this game, we're going to have to use this entire 4th quarter to keep Jefferson, or to get Jefferson an upgrade. And to complete the challenge wheel to keep either DK or Derek Brown. I don't know who I would keep. Probably DK. Would I keep DK? I don't know. End zone. Touchdown. No, it's not. He's down at the 1. Thomas Harper saves a touchdown. But it might have been a better idea to let him in, because then we wouldn't have had this clock accelerate anymore. Handoff Hubbard. He will be in. Touchdown, Carolina. God, I hate this. Why did it have to be raining, man? Why did it have to be raining in game 1? So unlucky. So unlucky. I guess that's the problem with choosing Jacksonville as your team. All right, we're down 14-7. Some unnecessary interceptions have happened because J.C. Horn wants to act like he's a big dog and play against a 71 overall player. Oh, my God. Alexander's taken. What a return from Alexander. I don't even know who this is. That's a crazy good return. Okay. A lot of play action in this playbook. I don't like that. Especially with this bad offensive line. We don't really have the time to have play action. I think I can hit DK there. Sideline. DK! 2 feet? He got 2 feet. I might have to keep DK. And just hope that we can grab another defensive player on the next wheel spin. Because DK is consistent. Although so would Travis Hunter probably if it wasn't in the rain. Can I hit Jefferson here? No, to scramble. Scramble with Jaden Daniels. Got room. Slide down, guaranteed yardage, guaranteed yardage. I could have hit Jefferson maybe there, but it would have been risky. One, he might have dropped it, and two, who knows if he actually gets any good yardage. We do have escape artist, which could be useful. I'm going to need it now, but I take a sack right there. I saw Travis Hunter, but I wasn't sure he was going to be open. And I wasn't looking at Jefferson because he was guarded by J.C. Horn. There's Jefferson. That's a bad ball from Jane Daniels. Why am I getting bad balls from Jane Daniels? The reason I picked Jane Daniels is because I thought he'd be a good quarterback. He's sucking. Come on, Jaden. Should have picked Drake May. Jefferson. Caught it. Justin Jefferson, big catch, 4th down. Okay. We can't kick a field goal, obviously. That does nothing for us. So we have to go for this. But who gets the football? Probably DK if he's open. I think we got to trust DK. Oh, I'm not going to have anybody open. Sacked on the play. I had no chance. I had literally zero opportunity to do anything there. My guys weren't even in their breaks yet before the defensive line just collapsed on me. So, no chance to do anything on that play. And it looks like we're going to lose the game, and we are also going to not keep any of the players. So it's just going to be a wasted game, which is super annoying. We'll get there. Good job. I kind of wanted Parsons to get that tackle for loss, though, but at least we got the tackle. It's 3rd and 9. God, we needed a touchdown there, man. I needed so many touchdowns. I should have 21 points right now. J.C. Horn's he's a bum. Unbelievable. He dropped in the rain. He dropped in the rain. Oh, my God. They're going to punt it. There's still hope. There's still hope. The great white hope. Oh, my God. We can tie this football game. Alexander with the return. Better than I thought he would get. Okay. So there's still a chance that we can do something here. Do I feed Justin Jefferson? Or do I just try to win the game? I don't know. Let's try to hit Jefferson here. Bad tackle by J.C. Horn. He drops the football. I hate it here. I hate J.C. Horn, bro. Why is the best corner on their team covering Justin Jefferson? That makes no sense. Jefferson drops that football. No! Come on, guys. I need a little bit of help from you. I can't do it all myself. Oh, what a spin move. I'm sucking. I'm absolutely in trouble right now. He took away my opportunity right there. He took away my opportunity to scramble. I was never going to be able to do anything there. I ran into him. No, I ran into him. I was trying to design a scramble there. That was going to be a scramble no matter what. And I tried to get through because I knew that going up the middle, he was going to break off the offensive lineman and bring me down. So I tried to go the other way. But unfortunately, he also had that covered as well. And I got stuck. Oh my God, we're going to lose the game and lose the players too. Okay, whatever. Whatever. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to cry. Chuba Hubbard in. It's a touchdown. 21-7. We're going to lose the game, lose the players. Okay, so now that we know we're going to lose the game, we got to try to feed Justin Jefferson this football. I need just guaranteed catches. He's already got 6, I think, right? I think he's got 6. We need 8 more. 8 more catches in 2:40. How am I going to do that? How am I going to do 8 catches in 2 minutes and 40 seconds? Especially if he's dropping the football and J.C. Horn's being a bum. How am I going to do this? Why is the coach talking to Damian Harris like he's going to affect anything? All right. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch DK and Justin Jefferson. If I switch these guys, then Justin Jefferson's going to run the route, the levels route, which is always open. So if I switch him here, we might be able to just spam this and get the catches. He slipped out of the route. You got to be kidding me. And I got hit on the throw. You got to be joking. You got to be. You're not telling the truth right now, right? That's a lie. He didn't actually slip out of the route. Come on, Jay Jettas. I know it's raining, but please, for the love of God, get open for a second. He catches that football, goes down. Just keep spamming it. Keep spamming that throw until we have 14 plus catches. They're covering it now. Why are they covering it? Why are you covering it now? You didn't cover it before. Why are you covering it now? All right, 4th and 2. Gotta get the first down or we can kiss the challenge goodbye. Jefferson's open. He catches it. First down. I probably should have ran no huddle there. Would have been a good idea. Because now it's a 2-minute warning. I wasted like 11 seconds right there. I totally should have ran the hurry up. I hate the fact that this game was in the rain. I think if this game wasn't in the rain, we probably complete the challenge. And maybe even win it. Win the game, actually. That's another catch for Justin. He goes down 48-yard line. Keep running, hurry up. Keep running, hurry up. Come on. Come on, Justin. That's a throw. It's almost intercepted. All right, now we're getting a little sketch balls. Can't have that. Can't have that. 3rd and inches. Jefferson, little check down. He's open. He's got 10 catches. We need 4 more catches in a minute 40. 4 more catches for Justin Jefferson. Come on. Jefferson. That's 11. That's 11 catches. He fumbled the football. He fumbled the football. It's over. It's over. You're not telling the truth. Christian Roseboom. You can't be serious. You can't be serious, bro. You're lying to me right now, right? This is a lie? This is fabricated? I almost should have let him score there. Pulled everybody away just to let him score. 11 catches, man. 11 catches. We were there. I had the game plan written up. Micah Parsons, 3 tackles for loss. Micah Parsons will get an upgrade. 3 tackles for loss for Micah Parsons. Oh, that's actually big. At least we got something out of it. And they didn't call me pass interference there. We're going to get 40 seconds, or a little bit less than that, probably around 30-something seconds, to give Justin Jefferson another chance. Oh, my God. You got to be joking, man. The fact that I'm even in this situation, Jefferson should have had it by now. 33 seconds to get 3 catches. Oh, my God. I can't believe this is the situation I'm in right now. Come on, Justin. I just need 3 catches from you. Quick throw. Go down. Timeout called. Okay. 2 more catches. 2 more simple catches for Justin Jefferson. He'll get 14. Go down. Somebody touch him, please. Thank you. We'll run hurry up so I don't have to use that final timeout just yet. Oh, my God. It still is possible. It still is possible. Another catch. He holds on. He goes down. That should be 14. That should be 14, but I'm going to give him another one just in case. All right, there's the 15th catch. That should be 15 catches for Justin Jefferson. Let me make sure. While we still have time to run one more play, let me make sure. Game stats or player stats. Receiving, Jefferson, 15 catches, 142 yards. Okay, so there is a world where we can get him 1 more catch and get him 150 yards. If he gets 150 yards, he gets another upgrade. So, what play would work the best to get him another catch? Probably the under Z curl. He needs, what, 8 yards to get 150? So basically this needs to go for a first down. He slipped. He's got it. Justin Jefferson's got it. He's got 150 yards. We somehow managed to not only get the challenge wheel, but get 2 upgrades for Justin Jefferson. He's going to go up to a 78 or 79. Either one. We lose the game, so we are going to lose 1 player. And I think it's going to be Derek Brown. I think it's going to be Derek Brown that I lose. Right? Probably. Jaden Daniels, I'm not going to upgrade any of these players, because why would I? I know that Jaden Daniels gets an upgrade, but I don't know if he played good enough to earn himself an upgrade, so we'll hold on to that upgrade point until later. But we win the game, or we lose the game, but we do get to keep the challenge, or get one of the players, so we're going to keep... I should probably keep Derek Brown, though, shouldn't I? Because there's so many good wide receivers that I have a chance to grab, how many good defensive tackles are there? So maybe I should keep Derek Brown and then move DK back. But we do get to upgrade Justin Jefferson, and we get to upgrade Micah Parsons because in that game he had 3 tackles for loss, which is good enough for an upgrade. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep Derek Brown. We're gonna send DK back to the Steelers for the player that we traded for, and then hopefully next episode we can steal another wide receiver. So give me back Tommy Mellott, and I'll give you back DK. There you go. Go back to the Steelers, DK. All right, so we sent him back. We keep Derek Brown, and now we got to just do the upgrades. So that's not what I wanted to do. Now we just got to do the upgrades. So Justin Jefferson, he's got 2 upgrades, so he gets to go up from a 71 to a 74, and then from a 74 to a 78. So let's go to his ratings, and let's upgrade his speed slightly. His acceleration, basically just everything gets bumped up slightly until he's equal to a 74. Everything gets bumped up a little bit. We have to unfortunately back out, or not back out, but you have to go in and out to change it. So now he's a 73. So let me go back in and edit him again. You have to go like, so if you change it, then you have to go like this, and then you have to go back in. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to back out the first time. All right, so let me change his route running and everything like that. And then if I back out and then back in, he's now a 74 slot receiver. So he is now a 74. So that's 1 upgrade. Now we got to get him to a 78. So let's bump up his speed a little bit, his acceleration, his strength, his awareness, his ball carrier vision. All this stuff gets bumped up slightly. His route running gets bumped up. His release gets bumped up. That moves him to 77. Close. Close. Just bump up his awareness and carrying a little bit more, and that should give him a 78 overall. Okay, so he's a 78 slot receiver. Perfect. So Justin Jefferson has been upgraded. I don't know how I'm going to do dev traits. He's probably going to have like a crazy big game to earn himself a dev trait upgrade. But now he's a 78 overall, and then Micah Parsons only gets 1 upgrade, so he's going to go up to a 74. But still, that's better than what he is right now at 73. It's better than what he is right now. All right, so let's just bump up everything just slightly. His awareness gets bumped up. The awareness is what really matters for overall boosting. But let's make sure his tackling's a little bit better. All this kind of stuff's a little bit better. All right, what's that move him to? That moves him to a 74. Perfect, all across the board as well. All right, so 1 upgrade has been achieved for Micah Parsons. 2 upgrades have been achieved for Justin Jefferson. We set back what's his face? DK Metcalf. And now we have kept Derek Brown because we got the challenge complete. So 3 out of 4 is not bad. I wish we would have won the game as well, but we do get to see a little bit of upgrades. We do get to see a little bit of upgrades, and now Justin Jefferson's at least a viable receiver, more so than what he was last time. And hopefully next episode's challenge wheel is not as intense as getting 14 plus catches with 1 single player, because that was pretty insane. But I will look for another wheel that gives me offensive players only and defensive players only, so we can kind of keep it separate so I don't have to keep spinning to get the side of the ball that I want. So I'll look for that. If I can't find it, then we'll just have to do it that way, but I should be able to find one, or just make my own, I guess. So that's going to do it for the first episode of Wheel of Franchise. I hope you guys like this idea because I'm super excited about it, and I've been trying to figure out how I want to do it for years now, and I finally decided that I think I have the best method for it. And obviously, like I said earlier, you guys can give me suggestions on how you think I should do it, especially with like the XP sliders or upgrading players or all the kind of stuff that I talked about earlier in the episode. You can give me a bunch of suggestions. Also with like how many games should we play and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to do it for me, though. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.